Hello everyone, welcome back to Divine Journey 2. Last episode we did a bit of mechanism, and we also made a laser gun to shoot at some bugs in Erebus. Since then, I have made an ore doubling thing with a enrichment chamber and a smelting factory, which you just make with two smelters. I don't think you can make the factory kits, you have to craft the machines. And at the moment, it's processing all of our ores very slowly. I also did make some speed upgrades. I've put 4 in each, and they also have max energy. I'll just let this run while we do other stuff. I think the first thing I want to do is claim some of these quest rewards. There are so many. And there's probably a lot of stuff we can get. So I'll get myself a chest and start claiming. Okay, that took about 5 minutes. Look at all this. We have 3 chests. Quite a lot of good stuff here, I think. I don't know. You might also notice that I have more health. I've been eating a bunch of food. The way I've been doing it, if you search not yet in the Emmy system, you can see everything that you've not eaten. So I've just been slowly eating it. It does take a while to get hungry. Also a reminder that I did add that mod. It's not in the pack by default. It's called Spice of Life Carrot Edition. It's one of my favourite mods. I love having different coloured hearts. Anyway, onto this episode. I want to visit the Aether dimension to progress in the pack. We'll get right to it. You probably will know this portal. It's quite iconic. It's a normal portal shape, but with water. But we can't enter unless we right click it with this, which we made last episode. No time to waste. Let's go. Wow, this place is awesome. There's a whale. Mark the portal. And let's go exploring. There are 3 dungeons that we have to find and fight. Bronze, silver and gold. I don't quite know what I'm looking for. We're also going to need some trees though. To make some buckets apparently. Those guys are everywhere. We are also going to need some of these berries. And there's 3 types of ore. Ambrosium, Zanite and Gravitite. I'll keep an eye out for those. That should be Ambrosium, which I think is basically coal. Here's some ice stone. We are also going to need this. And here's some Zanite. Purple. That might be a dungeon over there. I'm kind of scared of soaring over the void. Let's just do it, it's fine. I believe this is where Valkyries live. And mimics, apparently. They're all mimics. 3 chests though, always nice. Here's a Valkyrie. We are going to need to fight them, but I'll do that later. I think I'll clear out all the mimics first. Oh, it's an actual chest. Some Valkyrie metal. I think that's useful. Ooh, Zanite stuff. And a spawn egg. Okay. Oh, I've found the queen. Hello. I wish to fight you. We need 10 medals, which I think drop from the Valkyries. So basically we need to kill 10. I don't think they're hard. Let's see. Well, that's 1. What's good is they don't all aggro, only the one you shoot. So it's quite manageable. I am scared of them hitting me though. I don't know how much damage they do. I think we'll be fine. We need 3 more. All 10. Okay, I'm ready. There we go. Rather easy. And now we have the silver key. I guess this one is the silver dungeon. Wow. Look at all this stuff. We don't quite have enough Valkyrie metal for the quest. It wants 3, and we have 2 in a bit. I'm pretty sure we've looked in every chest, so I'm not entirely sure what to do. We might need to find another one. Maybe. Oh! We can smelt the victory medals with this. So maybe we can just do that. Okay, let's fly back down. It's scary up here. I still haven't seen this Gravitite. Oh wait, it's right there. This ore's quite interesting. It's like gravel, but upwards. Oh, there's another one. Don't mind if I do. There we go. The last ingot. I hope we find something useful, like some of the other dungeons. And we also need more Gravitite. I haven't found any more though. Ow. Oh, I'm inebriated. I'll look over there. Maybe it'll be more useful. Gravity! The last piece. At least for the quest. Where on earth are these dungeons though? So, the bronze dungeon should be an opening on the side of an island. And then the gold one is a floating island covered in golden oak. Well, we haven't seen that yet. Any openings on the side? No. I love the world gen on this dimension. It's so cool. I'm trying to loop back round to the portal. So at least then, once we find something, it won't be too far away. We found another one of those. May I have the other dungeons, please? Okay, I've made a big loop. I'm back at the portal. I found nothing. However, this looks like something. This too. And maybe this also. I'll go investigate. But first I'll empty my inventory. I've got too much stuff. Ooh. Also, I think that's the other one. But I'll do that later. There it is. I'm not sure how I didn't spot that before. Oh well. Great. I think the boss is right there. Yeah, there. But I want to look in the chests first. I might just fight the boss now. I can't be bothered. If I remember correctly, you fight this guy with a pickaxe? Yes. Ow. 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 The sound he makes when he hits you is incredibly funny. Ow. Yay! That was interesting. That was the bronze dungeon, apparently. What's the agility cape? I put it on, but I don't know what it does. Okay. One remains. The gold dungeon. I think this one's quite hard, or at least takes a long time. Oh, I think the agility cape gives me step up. It might be something else doing that, I'm not sure. Anyway, I think this island over here should be the final boss. I also have like crazy air control. Look at this. I swear it wasn't like that before. Up to the meatball island. Here he is. Let's prepare. We'll be fine. I think to start the fight, you just sort of annoy him by right-clicking on him a bunch. Can I get rid of this fire? It will be a bit annoying once the fight starts. This is your final warning. I'm ready. We need to hit these into him. Almost. They don't spawn that often. This might take a while if we keep missing. Yeah. Ow. There's another one. Almost. We don't need to do it that many times. I missed him again. There's a lot of running around. I keep missing. Like slightly. Yeah, this might take a while. I won't miss this one. Stop moving. Please just let me hit you. There we go. I think it's better to let him approach you so it's easier to hit him. Come on. They could have made his hitbox a little bigger. Stop changing direction last minute. I'm a bit rubbish at this. I think it's like 3 hits left or something. That was nowhere near. Whenever I'm on fire, I feel like I'm on fire for like 10 seconds. That was a nice hit. That wasn't. Come on! Ow. And now I'm going to be on fire for 10 seconds. Fire resistance might have been a good idea. One more. I got this. Never mind. This is it. Come on. Okay, this one's it. Yay! That was actually fun. Ooh, some nice stuff. Okay, that's all the boss is done, but we're not done yet. There's quite a lot more to do. We need to pick up some poison off the funny flowers that inebriate you. Normally they're everywhere, but now that I'm looking for them, of course they won't spawn. I think I found one. Okay, we have 3 of them. Now we need aerogel, which is just lava. Place down. Yes. Last thing we need is golden amber. So we need a gravitite or Valkyrie axe, so we can break some of these golden trees. If I break them now, we only get normal skyroot instead of the gold stuff. I'm gonna go home to see if I have an axe in my ME system. I may or may not, I don't remember. No. We just have a Zanite axe, which doesn't work. I don't want to use Valkyrie, it's quite limited, but gravitite you can just find, so I'll use that. How do you process it though? Oh, okay. We need this thing, which is Zanite, Valkyrie metal, holystone bricks, and this, the Aether power core, which is just the coin from each dungeon, plus a bunch of energetic alloy. We need a tiny bit more. I keep forgetting about that. We need 2 blocks, 1 of each coin, to make the Aether power core, and now we can make the altar. We're also going to need the freezer. I don't know what this does. It makes ice, apparently. It's quite cheap, so I'll just make it. Okay, we need to make some of this gravitite, and this is used for quite a few stuff. It's just gravitite ore and ambrosium in the altar. It does take forever though, but you can speed it up with a block underneath it. Also, the freezer does have a use. We fuel it with ice stone, and we can turn these steel rings into ice rings, and also ice pendants. And once again it takes forever. Also, we have enough enchanted gravitite to make an axe. It might be specifically the Aether wood. Let's go break some trees. I also should collect more berries. Yeah, we need to craft this thing. So we need a bunch of enchanted berries and golden ambers. And we need quite a lot. It's also used in the next dank null. And for this, apparently, we need 2 of these, and it's 6 per. So 12 times 4, 48 enchanted golden berries, which is 1 to 1 with enchanted berries. We should get an excess as well. I think I'll get a stack. That sounds like a good idea. I think fortune does work. I seem to be getting like 2 per bush. Yeah. Okay, I have over a stack of berries. It should be enough. These don't take as long, thankfully. So we are going to need a bunch of lead rods. I'm making them now. And 48 of these. I'll make a bit more, but before that, we can make the Golden Molder folder. It is reusable. How much gravitite do we need? 24? We have 17. We're not too far off. If we want to upgrade our dank null as well, we're going to need 16 more. So 8 more gravitite on top of that. Since the Golden Molder folder has 16 uses, I might as well make an entire stack of these. So we need 15 more. Not too bad. That is very doable. To the Aether to mine a bit. Oh wait, we also need this. We might need a little bit more. So to make the resonating orb, we need 2 blocks of these. So 18, which is 6 of this craft. So 12 more gravitite. Everything else should be easy. So we're going to need 27 gravitite. Not too bad. The best Y level is 40. I might try strip mining, or it could be faster just to not. I'm not too sure. Ooh, this might be over pretty quickly. We're already 6 up. Strip mining seems to be pretty effective. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I just mined back and forth for like 15-20 minutes. Okay. Once all this gravitite is done, we should have enough to make all of the enchanted golden berries we need. We still need to do these 2 things. This one should be easy. We just need to put a bunch of holystone in this block. As for this, we're missing a bit more of this, which is just a poison in the altar again, and a bit more aerogel. And now back to the Aether, for the last time, I think. I don't mind. I quite like this place. So we have everything to make these, I believe. Awesome. I've made a bunch of lead rods, so we should be able to make the 2 enchanted golden berry necklaces. Oops, we need more lead rods. This is fine. There we go. All 12. And 2 of these. Very nice. We need 2 more gravitite, and then a couple more of these. This might take a while. I know you can automate this, but I can't be bothered. And we also have to do this. I forgot. I hope that doesn't take too long. Last bucket. Yay! And now do this. Okay, it's fast. Good. So we need 6 lots of this. You do get it as a reward, but it is used later anyway. So we need 2 blocks. And now the only thing we're waiting for is this. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. I did not manage my time very well. Oh well. Whilst we're waiting, we can keep being on top of our quests and claim them all. Some of these are very useful. Yeah, I would have liked that gravitite. I guess we have extra. Alright, that's pretty good. A lot of free stuff. Last one. There we go. Make sure we get the quest and make the blocks. Okay, now we should be able to just shove it all in the arc furnace. It's working! Yay! Resonating orb. And a trophy. But I think before we have complete access to X Utilities 2, we need to do Iceika. So I'm going to take a break and we'll come back and do that. Okay, I'm back. So, to get into Iceika, we have to make a snow globe using the Atom Warrior, snow, glass, and shadowstone. I've mined a ton of this. Oh, the chest is full. I'll guess I'll start moving it over. It should take like 2 or 3 goes. There we go. Look at all these ingots we have now. We need rupee and alamite to make 36 shadow bars. We have enough alamite, but not enough rupee. I'm pretty sure we have enough ore. It's just not being processed yet. Oh, it's being processed right now. How convenient. So 36 of these. Oh, that's too much. Oh well. We only needed 3. I'm sure this is useful. We're only missing some snow blocks. And there we go. Snow globe. Yippee! Okay, everything's charged up, and we're ready to go. By the way, I managed to get full sharpness on the laser gun, and also looting 3. So it's pretty good now. We will continue our portal room with the addition of this one. Amazing texture. Anyway, before I go, I think I do want to upgrade my dank null. We have run out of slots, and going to a new dimension where there's new stone and dirt, I do want the upgrade. Thanks to our previous planning, we have saved some enchanted golden berries. So all we need is 16 compressed obsidian and some yellow glass to make 4 of these. And now we can get this one. 36 slots. Also stores 2000. Pretty good. Okay, time to go. Ooh. As always, we'll mark the portal. I like snowy places. I think we are going to need these. Workshop lamps. That was a loud sound. Ice shards. I think we also need those. Yes. Quite a few. I think basically everything here drops them, so I think we'll be okay. House. We do need to explore those. Hello. Ooh, we do have a few things. Mostly food. Coalstone furnace. It's a furnace that doesn't use coal. We do need to trade with these guys. So I will block off exits and stuff to make sure they don't run away. And set a waypoint. Goodbye. There's so many mobs here. I think the houses are quite common actually. They're everywhere. That's the lamps done. Okay, there are some dungeons we have to visit. Underground. Somewhere. So we can use augment. There's none near me, but I did see some. Quite far away. Yeah, there's like 3 over here. I'll try find my way over there. I found it. How do I get in there? Maybe from above. This is fine. The laser gun doesn't work sometimes. I don't understand what's happening. There we go. Okay, that was scary. We're going to need a bunch of snowflakes. I think for trading. Also, we need these apparently. Snowflake shurikens. Also some weapons. I don't know how good these are. That was a nightmare. There wasn't even any more chests. Where is the nearest one after this? There's one over there. And also 2 down here. I do not understand this laser gun. How do I fire it consistently? Okay, look at me. Ooh, ice stones. I think we also need these. We need to buy the Santa set, and I think it's 6 snowflakes each. I'm pretty sure. We're about halfway there. Shoot him! It might be because I'm clicking on a block. Yes, okay. I don't know why I bothered going here. There's no chests in this room. It's exactly like the other one. Okay, where's the next one? Over here. Okie dokie. Wait, we don't even need to go in there. We can do this. There we go. They do spot me, but I don't think they can hit me. We are at 17 snowflakes. I will go over to this one, all the way over here. Here it is. Now we're at 21. We can always craft them with the shurikens and ice. We're only 3 short. That's like 1 more dungeon. And there's one up here. Perfect. There we go. 24. Awesome. How do I get out? I'll just dig upwards. I'm free! Okay, let's do some trading. I need to trade for the Santa set. 6 snowflakes each. There we go. That should be the only thing I need to do. Because we need to craft festive powder, which is these things in an arc furnace. And we have everything. Okay, we're done here. We got a lot of food from it. Okay, so we can craft the Santa set into the item. And put it in the arc furnace with these 2. Great. And now, we just put it in the crusher. Yay! Festive powder. And what this does is give us access to GP powder, which is used everywhere for extra utilities too. So along with diamond dust, redstone, glowstone, and crushed black quartz, we can make GP powder. Yay! We do need 4. There is a duping recipe. With 1 powder to 2, with all the same things. What I plan to do is make a stack of this, but we do have to crush a bunch of stuff. I'll go make a coffee. Ah, perfect. We're almost done. There we go. So with these 4 items, along with this, we should get like a stack and 1. I was right. Don't worry about me making too much. This turns into RF powder, which is used in everything thermal, so it's not a waste at all. Since this is a recursive recipe, I will keep one of them safe. Because if we use it all up accidentally, we'll have to go back to Iceika and do all of that again. So I don't want to do that. By the way, we did get some gloves from Aether. I wonder which one's the coolest. None of them really. They're all ugly. This one's fine. We barely see it anyway. Okay. Let's dive headfirst into extra utilities with the resonator. Aww, we have to go back to autumn. Why? Fine. We could get some porphyry while we're here. Okay, I got 36, which can audible. We should have everything else. We just need one of these, and one of these, and the resonating orb, which we made from stuff from Aether. Yeah, that feels good. So we're going to have to make stone burnt, which requires GP. So we're going to need a manual mill, or solar panels. But I don't fancy making all these. These give 1. I'll make this for now. So we need some polished stone, and a redstone gear. There we go. Manual mill. We're also going to need 1 solar panel, because to make this, which is lunar reactive dust, we need 16 grid power, and this only gives 15, so we need 3 control circuits, which is a fair amount of these. Let's eat some random foods. Yeah, the problem is, it's really hard to get hungry, so I can't really do it that fast. Maybe I should just carry a bunch and slowly eat them. Okay, I'll do that. So 3 of these, and 3 of these, and 1 solar panel. For now, I'll just put this here, and here, and this on top. Okie dokie. Now we should be able to make lunar reactive dust, which does use osgolapis, which is lapis and osgoglass, which is very expensive. We have 20. I think what I want to do is make a stack of osgoglass, then use 32 of that to make a stack of osgolapis, so we can make a stack of this. I think that's a good idea. So we need a lot of this. Okay, we have everything to make it. We're just waiting on all the machines. Food time, food time. Wow, green hearts. I quite like the green ones. Also I like the blue ones, which are after. The purple ones are good too, and the pink ones. But after that it starts to get not that interesting. It's white hearts, and then I think it loops. So I don't want that. I want pink hearts, at a maximum. I love this laser gun. I guess while we're waiting, we can make some stone burn, which is just polished stone in the resonator. We have to spin this though. Okay. Apparently I can be in the quest book, and also use the machine. I'm not complaining. We need this lunar reactive dust to make Demon Lord ingots, with demon ingots, but this is just gold basically. And these are used everywhere, in all the generators, it seems. And also in a bunch of other ingots. Open blocks, mob grindium, and also mithril. I don't know what that does. That's exciting. Yay! The stone burnt's done. So my plan for this is to make 5 water mills. They're relatively cheap. This should generate us a fair amount of GP. We just need some of these. So we need red coal, which is made from blocks of coal. Okay, and also ender shards. And look at the recipe for a glass cutter. This is funny. Refined obsidian. We should have a stack of this. Yes. So now, we should be able to make an entire stack of osgoglass. There we go. And now 32 of this will become osgolapis. Yay! An entire stack. So before I turn this into lunar reactive dust, I will make the water mills, because I'm not doing this for an entire stack of stuff. That'll take ages. So we need 1 of these to cut up an ender pearl, and we need 5 of these. So 10 redstone gears, and voila! 5 water mills. Now I can get rid of this, and also this. Things that generate grid power can be anywhere, as long as they're loaded. I'll just put them over here, because they are kind of ugly. We should be able to set up a pattern like this. So how these work, if each side is touching running water, it generates grid power. It does matter the strength of it though. So these blocks are the strongest, I think. So if we do this, there we go, maximum power. Yay! All of them are working. We can even have one of these for 21 grid power. As long as this is chunk loaded, we should be fine, and the resonator should just work. And there we go, lunar reactive dust. So I think I'll end the episode here. I'll get all this crafted before next episode, and hopefully we can get into extra utilities too, and maybe a mob farm as well. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.